Good morning.
Morning, nature fam.
It's our last day in Grand Teton, and we are doing a hike this morning at Leigh Lake. Right now we're at String Lake because you have to pass by String Lake to get up to Leigh Lake. So it's really pretty. It's a chilly morning. There's a lot of cloud cover, so
It's raining a little bit.
the kids are freezing, but hopefully it warms up. This is
Short
really
hike
pretty, though.
today.
Yeah, it's a shorter hike. It's 1.8 miles round trip, so we figured we would take it easy on the kids.
And me.
Yeah, it was 5.5 miles yesterday.
That was a good day though.
Yeah. So we left off at Fairy Falls in Yellowstone yesterday, and that was a really good hike. It was like from the car, like from the parking lot, it was a total of like 5.5 miles. And the kids were pretty tired afterwards, but it was totally appropriate for the kids. It was a flat trail. It wasn't any hills or anything like that. And the falls were like a huge payoff. They were so pretty. So I would highly recommend that trail.
So
It was
the
a little-
Grand Prismatic.
Yeah, it was all along with the Grand Prismatic. You could go over onto an overlook and view the Grand Prismatic and then go to the Fairy Falls Trail. So it was all right around the same area. But I would highly recommend that trail. The falls were just unbelievable. It was nice. So we're kind of tired from that, and we went and saw the sunset yesterday. We drove back down through Grand Teton and got a clip of the sunset. So it was pretty. We didn't get back until late last night because we were out so late watching the sunset. So we're a little tired this morning, but
And saw the moon come up too.
yeah, it was cool. We were watching the sunset as it's a full moon right now, so the moon was coming up as the sun was setting. It was really cool. So we are gonna do a quick hike this morning, and then we're gonna stop in the Coulter Bay area on our way back to the campground later today, and then we are gonna get a fishing license and try some fishing. And then it'll be packing up tonight and on to the next park tomorrow. So we're gonna take you guys along on this hike and throughout our day today.
Cue the rain.
Yeah, I see the raindrops. All right, let's go. So we did the Leigh Lake Trail hike this morning. When it was all said and done, it ended up being like a little under 3 miles. So it was a little bit longer than what we thought, but it was fine. It was flat, it wasn't strenuous or anything. So it was fine for the kids. The kids did good with it. There was cloud cover, so it wasn't really hot. The other 2 hikes that we've done, it was like really hot and we were sweating so bad by the time we got back. But it was a nice hike this morning. We were done by 10 a.m. and then we drove up through Coulter Bay. They have a grocery store, though they have a big store there. It's like gifts and a gift shop, coffee shop and groceries. I needed to pick up like a few like fresh produce items, like some berries and apples and stuff like that. So we did have to stop at the grocery store, but let me tell you, it was pricey. I guess the prices are inflated when you're in the national parks, and it was crazy ridiculous prices on the groceries. Like I was gonna get the kids Lunchables for tomorrow. We have another long drive coming up tomorrow, so I was just gonna get a couple Lunchables for them to have in the car. They were $4.50 for one little Lunchable, ham and cheese Lunchable. So yeah, it was expensive, but we got a couple things that we needed, and we came back to the campground. We have to get some laundry done today. I'm gonna clean up the camper a little bit, but we came down to this trail. There's a trail right behind our campsite that leads down to the Snake River. Trevor wants to try fishing, so he's way out there fishing. He's not fly fishing or anything. He just has his bass rod from home, but he was able to purchase a one-day fishing pass. It was $14. We got it right from the camp store. He's gonna try his luck with this bass rod, and he has some, I don't know, trout lures, I guess. But he's way down there. I don't know if you can see him. He's the dot way far back there. The kids are playing in the river. I was in up to my knees. It's very refreshing. It's cold water, but it is refreshing because now it's really sunny and it's hot out. The rocks are very slippery, so you gotta watch it. But they have their shoes on and they're out there in the water having a blast. So we're gonna spend some time here and then go back to the camper, make dinner a little bit later, clean up, and we have another... What did you do?
I caught a fish.
You caught a fish.
Look, you see it?
In the bucket. Oh. You can't
Wait,
catch it, Croc.
no, look. Wait, I'm gonna get it. Come here, Bubby. Come here, Bubby. Wait. Fine. Look. It's a baby trout.
You think so?
No, it is. It has rainbow on it.
We have, I think, like an 8 to 9 hour drive tomorrow. We are heading to Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. So another long drive for us, but it's been a great time here in Grand Teton and Yellowstone. It's beautiful out here, and I'm just really grateful we got a chance to come out here and do this. Just trying to enjoy the last little bit of time we have here before we move on. I'm sure we still have a lot of beautiful things to see. We'll see if Trevor catches a fish. If he does, we'll get it on video for you guys. And we'll check in with you later. See ya.
All right, nature fam. Dad's going solo down to the river. We're gonna give fishing another chance. I don't really care if it's the biggest fish. I just want to fish. Just to say I caught a fish in Wyoming. That would be great. It looks like there's a few people down here going swimming, relaxing, watching the sunset. See what we can do. All right, so we made it back to the river. It is 5 o'clock on the dot in Wyoming. Don't see too many people down here, so it looks like I got the river to myself, and that's awesome. I'm gonna take a little peek over here, see if any fish got caught. Millions of tadpoles. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can tilt you down. Tons of tadpoles in here. lucky and there might be a fish caught in here and get a little surprise catch. A little deeper spot right here. See if we can't get something. There are tons of animal tracks everywhere in this mud, and I'm not quite sure what they all are, but I'm in their habitat now. I got Ryland's fishing rod. He's got the lightest line on his. I figured that would maximize my cast and sensitivity as far as feeling something bite. Ugh. I will go dip in the river, see what we can get. Alright guys, we're gonna get in this thing. Oh, it's even colder than earlier, I think. It's not really a sharp or jagged bottom, but everything is smooth and slippery. So you might want to put your Crocs in four-wheel drive. I'm not too familiar with this kind of fishing. Everybody out here has been fly fishing. I could have bought one today, but it doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. So I'm putting some things on a hook and a bobber to keep it afloat and let the current take it, just to see, you know, what can happen. You know, even if I don't catch anything, there's not a whole lot of people that get this opportunity or chance to come clean across the U.S., stand in a river, and throw out a fishing line. The experience itself is priceless. I enjoy it whether I catch something or not, but a bonus would be to catch something and not get eaten by a bear. I try to steer clear of that bunch of fallen trees. It could very well be a beaver dam, but nevertheless, I don't want to get tangled up in it. Got a rock in my shoe, a rock in my Croc. Walk along this for a few minutes, see where it leads. Reeling it in. See you guys back at the camper. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you a quick update. I just fell in the river and lost a Croc. Now this is really hard. Alright, no doubt that they are smooth rocks, but God, they are tough to walk on. Look at me. Dang it! Now I gotta walk the trail all the way back. Is that a croc? That's a croc in itself. Yeah, I lost a shoe. And I didn't get any fish.
But then tell them what happened over here at the neighbor's campsite.
So, he's over here talking to our neighbor camper, and family from Germany stopped by and asked if they could use their fire pit because their cabins don't have one. They had an abundance of rainbow trout that they'd like to cook, and they were easy to catch.
So they have 4 nice big rainbow trout on the grill over there, and we're just gonna cook our chicken. Although our chicken looks good.
Oh man, that's hot. Who did that?
You.